Welcome, everyone, to Dwight L. Perry Stadium, home of the Bowling Green Falcons, where the fans have been prepping and fired up since early in the day for this one. Today, two teams set to square off in a max slugfest, as we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week, the Northern Illinois Huskies, taking on the Bowling Green Falcons. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Northern Illinois about to kick it off as we get things started. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Bowling Green's offense takes the field for the first time today. And this guy feels like a throwback. Back in the day, the running backs were always the stars. This guy fits that mold.
And he can do a lot of different things, too. He's not a one-trick pony. This guy can tote the rock. He can catch the ball. He can block. We might even see him throw the ball in this game. This is a jack of all trades.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. Back to throw. It's Bazelak. Got his man on the right. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Out of the gun, the give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Running back searching for a hole. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. And the Falcons will punt it away on 4th down. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. So Northern Illinois' offense will go to work for the first time today. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
From the shotgun, the inside give. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Got his man on the right. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
The Huskies will snap it on 1st and 10. Wide out in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. And the Huskies are on the move. Dropping back, it's Hampton. Finds the tight end.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
They make the stop right there, but Northern Illinois has the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And 1st down for the offense. He's going to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Barnes. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll leave it with the lone back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Makes the grab on third. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. Northern Illinois will line up with a first and goal. Fast motion from the offense. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Now it's second and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Northern Illinois.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-0. 75 yards on the touchdown drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Gonna run it. It's Stewart. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Trying to pick it up on the ground. The Falcons have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Softened him up with a run, now to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. It'll be a draw. And he delivers the blow, and he's still running. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Finds his man. It's Garcia. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Wide receiver now comes in motion. He's looking to throw it. Grabbed behind the line, it's Garcia. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Trying to convert this 2nd and short. Off play action. Finds his big tight end. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Wide receiver coming across in motion. They'll try the jet sweep, going for the first down. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his tight end. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. And the Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Going to the run, it's Stewart. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. To the ground with the back. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Fires into the end zone. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business. Never a good time for a turnover, but it always seems a little worse when you're about to knock on the door of the end zone.
No doubt about it. And it's this area of the field, Reese, where your execution really has to be great. Because down in the red zone, the windows to throw into it for a quarterback, they're smaller and they close a lot quicker. So you really have to be on the same page as your wide receiver. And that time, the offense and the QB simply were not.
Movement here from the tight end. Brown has it. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. From the gun, running back on the move. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Going to the running game. What a nice job on the ground, working his way ahead for 7 yards and leaving them with 4th and short. They're about 2 yards away. He gets it away from his own end zone. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
The Falcons will keep this drive going. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Tillman. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Working the middle. And the defense was right there to make the tackle, but not before they get it to the 12 and set up in the red zone. They'll run it. It's Stewart. Pulled down after a pickup of 5. They'll mark it at the 8. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Might as well stick with him. Still on his feet. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The big fellas line up in a goal line defense. Try to barge their way in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Bowling Green. Man, did he show some hops for that one.
Some serious vertical right there. I tell you what, everybody in front of you, hey, I'll go by air if I need to. Good job getting in the air, getting a touchdown.
PAT unit on the field. Splits the uprights. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Houston is ahead right now, but that's not quite Andre Ware or even David Klingler under center today. This one is a long way from being over. They're up by 4 over Penn State. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And how does he keep running? I'd be dizzy after a spin move like that. They've gotten this thing up and running fast, back and forth. We're inside a minute to play in the first. Use the play fake, now to throw. Lofts one deep down the right side. And he's got it inside the 35. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. To the air, it's Hampton. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. He'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. Fair catch called for and made. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. The give to the back. Right down the gut of the field. The 40. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Falcons.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. They make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to a close. That's the end of the quarter, and Bowling Green has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Danced his way through traffic, pick up a 4 to the 19. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Looking for a man. It's Hampton. Fires to the big fella. Smashes him with the stiff arm. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Wide receiver shows motion. With jet sweep pass. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Pulls and throws off the RPO. The defense wouldn't let it loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And when it's 3rd and so long, it's very predictable. I'm bringing more DBs on the field. I'm bringing more speed. I know you're going to pass the football. So offenses have to be aggressive. They have to take shots. They did it there. The defense makes the big play.
Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or do you say, hey, QB, throw that thing out there?
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some push.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. And the Falcons send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Back to throw, it's Hampton. He's got it down the middle. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. The Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Throws to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Offense gets set for second down. He'll just keep slinging it. This one's complete. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. Trying to pick up a first down. The back goes in motion. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Barnes. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. He wants to throw. Gets it out fast. And he's brought down after a nice game. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy in that slot position.
Caught on the outside, it's Barnes. Now on second down after the short completion. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Looking for the score. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. They're a perfect 2 for 2 on third down on this drive. They need 8 to move the chains again. Throws for the tight end. Got it. Oh, and he thought he might be able to wiggle his way into the end zone, but they knock him down at the 3. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Northern Illinois.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Lining up for the PAT. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
They'll snap it from the 39. 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They go to the draw. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. They'll run the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Motion from the offense. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the right. It's caught downfield. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position that can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Looking to throw, it's Bazelak. Throws to the tight end. He makes a catch. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. They'll go to the ground. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll try it again. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. The Falcons trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, BG! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Buffalo is in front. They've represented Western New York so well today, but they still have to finish the job, and that's not a given. They're up by a field goal over Toledo. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. From the gun, running back gets to give. Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. Back to pass, it's Hampton. Fires to the big fella. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. And the Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They go to the ground. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. They'll try to run for it. Just ran over it. They make the stop right there, but Northern Illinois has the first down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Mars. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. They cross midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Wide out in motion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
Leaves it with the running back. He tried to find some running room, but they get him stopped. It's 3rd down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open back.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Looking to throw, it's Hampton. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. And they'll knock him down. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. Oh, so close to paying off. The tip really had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Lets it fly. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Huskies.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Lining up to add another. Right down the boulevard. So that was a lengthy 17-play drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. The returner will field it and bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with the young fella on the sidelines, being like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. And the Falcons will kick it away first, and we'll start the 2nd half. He thought about bringing that out for a half-second, but he'll take a knee, and they'll bring it to the 25. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. They'll open the 2nd half with a run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Give to Brown. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Well, that's not Lamar Jackson back there scrambling around. This is a guy the defense felt like if we can get him out of the pocket and flush him, we can get after him and chase him, bring him down. And they did that one pretty easy there, getting the sack.
Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. 2nd down coming up. Caught behind the line. It's Garcia.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. first down here for the offense. Give to the running back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd down.
Looking for a man. It's Hampton. Got his man out of the backfield. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Fast motion in the jet sweep. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. That was a really nice catch and an even better run after the grab.
Yeah, and get the ball to your playmaker. What's good about having him in the slot is he can go either direction. You can get him matched up on somebody that's not as fast, and you watch, he can run away from those linebackers or safeties.
Here's the handoff. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll leave it with him. Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the 1st down and avoid settling for the field goal. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Splits the uprights. It's good. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really.
He'll take the deep shot. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk after the 30-yard line. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. To the air, it's Hampton. Throws to the wideout. Serious arm strength on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Trying to start the drive with a pass. The sure hands, it's Stewart. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. Fast motion from the offense. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quick strike complete. Knocked down after a short gain, but enough to move those chains. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. The handoff to Johnson. Running to Green. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Caught over the middle. It's Tillman.
Nice patience by the quarterback here, working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. This third down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? Setting up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Here comes the field goal unit. And he'll need a little distance and accuracy. A 42-yarder from the left hash. It is good. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. From the gun, the ground game. At the 45 on his way. He now has 80 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season, leading the country in rushing.
How about the left side of the line getting off the ball, creating some holes so that running back to get through, make a big play on the handoff to the left.
When something works that well, you might as well go right back to it. I mean, they showed no indication that they could stop it.
I like to go back to it and hurry up. Get to the line of scrimmage quick, run it again.
Looking downfield is Hampton. Throws for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Huskies. Quarterbacks love receivers that can get separation, but that amount of separation is a little excessive.
I agree, Reese, and I think the defense needs to have a little powwow on the sidelines and talk about what just happened, because that was an absolute busted coverage on the back end. Defense can't keep playing like that.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it up with the final 30 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now they move the ball down the field and execute.
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
As a defender, you dream about those big hits. You work hard on it in practice, closing space, getting close, and just sticking that guy and causing the fumble.
So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Brown has it. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short.
Next up, 9. 2nd down.
Pre-snap motion in the backfield. On 2nd down, looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Got a wide open receiver. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Northern Illinois.
Number 10.
This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
35. Bowling Green, 27.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. Firing to the right, complete. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Looking downfield, it's Bazelak. Fires to the middle. Working that left side. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Now on second down. Got it behind the line. It's Tillman. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Let's see what call they have on third and long from the 28. Here's the snap. Itching to fire downfield. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Running through contact. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front ball to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Snagged on the outside, it's Tillman. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. A third and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
The Falcons are marching down the field. Fires to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Line getting set on second down. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Bulls his way forward. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with the pickup of 4. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. And it's right down the boulevard. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Fielded in the end zone, it's Thompson. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. They'll throw it on first down. They're trying to get to it. He's in a world of trouble, and down he goes. A catastrophic loss on that play.
As an offense, you've got to know at this part of the field, deep in your own end, you have got to do a better job in pass pro if you're going to call a pass play at this juncture in the game. Not good enough.
They're working on 2nd and 5 from the 25. To the air, it's Hampton. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Open runway ahead. He's at the 30. Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Northern Illinois.
Number 12.
There's usually two different thought processes when I'm backed up towards my own goal line. Run it, create more space, or take a big shot and try to make a big play. And did this offense ever make a big play? 90-plus yard touchdown. That is how you do it.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off.
42. Bowling Green, 30.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Line gets set, first down.
First and 10.
Quarterback on the keeper. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Brings up second down.
That's the end of the quarter, and Northern Illinois has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up.
Bowling Green, 30.
One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. And here comes the offense on second down. Gives it to the back on the draw. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking down the middle. Finds a man on the left. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
And even though they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. You saw a nice completion on that last 3rd down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Dropping back, it's Bazelak. Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his target down the middle. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Going up top on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Stewart. Smashes through. Oh, and what a move, what a juke, and he makes it past the mark. And the Falcons have it with a 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Touchdown, Bowling Green! And they take it in for 6 more points. Before that score, considering last rites, now all of a sudden, they're not dead yet. In fact, they're feeling much better, and they're alive, and they've got a chance.
And I'm looking on the field right now, I'm looking at their sideline. They're energized, Reese. After that last score, all of a sudden, they believe they can come back and win this game. This is a totally different-looking team than what we saw earlier.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Houston is ahead right now, but that's not quite Andre Ware or even David Klingler under center today. This one is a long way from being over. They're up by 7 over Penn State.
The give on the inside.
We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He's going for the big play. Makes the catch down the right side. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
They'll try the run. Fighting off the defender. With that, he's got 101 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing.
Second down.
Back to pass, it's Hampton. Oh, he makes the catch. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal.
At the 9-yard line. First and goal. Northern Illinois.
They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Heftiness coming out on the goal line. Touch pass on the jet sweep. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. If they can pay off this third and goal opportunity, man, oh man, those collars start getting a little tight across the way. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. Missed an opportunity for a little cushion. The lead is still 5.
That's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
On first down, here comes this offense. On the move, it's Stewart. He needed that extra space as he bangs his way to the 14. Kept it on the ground on first down. See if they stick with that plan on second. Red pass, it's complete. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Falcons will call on their punt team. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. Quick handoff. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line.
Second down.
Scanning the field, it's Hampton. Quickly to the tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him too. Third and short now, they snap it from their own 46. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Here comes third and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. Touchdown, Northern Illinois! Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. The big tight end, always able to make the defense pay.
And tight ends have evolved so much in football. I mean, these guys are like wide receivers now, and you see why. Got the athletic ability, the big bodies. Throw it to them, and they'll make big plays for you.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, the lead is a dozen here in the fourth. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished things up with a dart from 24 yards out. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. They'll start this drive with a pass. And the pass hits, picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
A first down for the offense. Wide receiver shows motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. Discards a man. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. A first down run on the doorstep. He'll pick up 3 before he's downed at the 6. Second and goal for this offense. They move the tight end all over. The run up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces... He's got it in the end zone! Touchdown, Huskies! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Yeah, salt into wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And no problem on the extra point as they push the lead to 19 here in the fourth. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
56, Bowling Green. 37.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. Dropping back, it's Bazelak. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's picked off for the third time today. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute them.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Give to Brown. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Northern Illinois back to work after picking up the first down. They'll give it to the back. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the back. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. And while this game is all but decided, the offense's job is to score. So they might try to score again. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get actually just kind of one stop with this many points that's being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.